Life is more spiritual than it is physical. In actual fact, the spiritual controls the natural. Every day when you wake up, you are acting out a spiritual script, written either by God or by the devil. You are acting out a script. Nothing just happens. People's confidences are based on the presence of divine beings. Please, if you are not sure God is with you, when you see somebody threatening you, don't talk anyhow. If somebody in your office here will finish you, don't sit down there. Who do you think you are? Do you know who I is? You are fighting for the same position. Sir, we were praying for one of our members. I just went to greet him. Fighting for the same position. Mommy, the position he was fighting for, we're only doing prayer and fasting. And just prayer. That same position, Pastor Sunday. Somebody went and buried 500 cows. 500 cows were buried for the same position. It is only Christians you see, sir. We are pursuing something in the realm of warfare. And there's no sacrifice backing what we're desiring. You are pursuing contract of, once it's a contract of millions, please, you are no longer in a normal terrain. Somebody say, Pastor, just be praying for me. I'm expecting that contract of about 4 billion. Pastor, when it comes, Pastor, what do we say we want to do in this church? Pastor is coming. And what does he do, ma? He goes home, watch a movie, night, snoring, and seeing for himself spending 4 billion, distributing money. And as I get to the final moment, have you noticed, mommy, the testimony in churches is that I got so close, Papa, and the thing shifted from my hand. Because there are things people do to finish things. Your naivety about spiritual matter, or naivete, whichever one you like to call it, just understand what I'm saying. Fine boy like you are, fine man, your company with good profile, you wonder why you're not getting job. The only thing that is not following your packaging is there's no spiritual weight. Listen to me. When you hear someone like Goliath stand, and he looked at, sir, Israel is a nation that the Bible says, when Israel was coming, Balak heard about their coming. Balak heard about their coming. He was afraid. Sion, the king of Heshbon, was afraid. And immediately they started doing things to stop Israel from getting close. So that same Israel was the Israel that Goliath stood. He said, hello everybody. He said, don't you have a champion to come and face me? But before he did that, the Bible says he cursed them by his God. Do you hear what I just said now? He did what? He cursed them by his God. Why did he talk with so much confidence? Because he knew he was standing against Israel with the strength of an invisible being. When David came, he did the same to David. He cursed David by his God and said to David, come and fight me. And he said, I will give your body to the beasts of the air. He told David he will finish him, but on the strength of his God. Where did Goliath get confidence from? The presence, the knowledge of the presence of a deity with him. How did David respond? David said, I want to teach you today that it is divine being versus divine being. And David said, I want to show you that I also know somebody you don't know. And David said, before I talk to you, I curse you also by my God. So where did David's confidence come from? I want you to walk out of this place today. And from this moment, I want you to know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that rises up against you will be condemned in judgment. I want you to know that he that is with you and for you is greater than the one out there in the world. Somebody shout and declare, I serve a living God.
This is the Transforming Church International. One church making global impact.